What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and guess what time it is? We are going to be going over none other than the Tax Games Oceanic Ultimate Cup, and I'm excited to talk about it. There's some uniqueness in here. Well, let's hope for. 2.0 is blooming, and let's see what we got going. So this is Tax Games Oceanic Ultimate Cup top 16 deck list. First off, Fenry Luga taking it, then Mirage, Leviathan X, Ancient Gray, Leviathan X, Bielstar, Purple Hybrid. And by the way, being Bielstar in this format, what a rush, by the way. That is unique. We haven't seen Bielstar do much, Bellastar, by any metrics in a long time. But we have Emperor Gray, Lord Nighton X, Imperial, Mirage, Purple, Ancient Gray, and Purple. Crazy. We got a lot going on with the Purple Hybrid shenanigans. Top 16, 4 Purple Hybrid, 3 Ancient Gray, 2 Mirage, 2 Leviathan, 1 Fenry, Bellastar, Imperial, Lord Nighton X, and Emperor Gray. To be honest with you, if more Purple Hybrid come into the formats and you're facing a lot of them, you're going to really make them have a bad time. The reason why I'm saying this is because if the meta shifts to a more Purple Hybrid centric, players are just going to go Fenry Luga, and Fenry Luga just knocks Purple Hybrid on its butt very comfortably. And especially once we get the scrambles, oh, watch out. Scrambles are going to just benefit you a little bit more with the Fenry, so just keep this in mind when you're looking things over. What's really interesting is the Emperor Greymon list right here, guys. If you guys haven't, to say top 16 with this list is kind of crazy to me. You know, a lot of players are looking for like a good Emperor Greymon list with the new support, and this is probably your best starting base. 3 Ukus, 2 Gutsu, Flamemon at 3, and Shamanmon at 2. And then we got Penguinmon at 2. I think this might be your best bet. You got 4 Koromon plus 1 Demimera. What does this one do? Once per turn, if you have a red tamer, delete one of your opponents with 3,000. Yeah, it gets rid of the negators. So really interesting and really powerful at the end of the day. Players are going to have some fun with this list, and it's going to be a blast. I can't wait for people to maybe test this deck out more at local levels and everything like that. Then we do have Lord Nighton, the only Lord Nighton, by the way, in the top 16. And it's just this very stock generic list. You have Lord Nighton X, Lord Nighton, you know, Shine Greymon Ruin Mode, Leviathan, and then Anubis. Kind of interesting to see Leviathan. I would have probably went with Leviathan X because you're going to be using the X antibodies anyway. So Leviathan X kind of benefits a little bit more because you can at least get rid of a tamer and just have your opponent have a bad time. But very solid list, and congrats to you doing so well. Excuse me, how rude. Okay, did we skip over? Yes, we did. By the way, we are going from 16 up, so first place will be that final list. Ads, get out of here, Eggman. Seriously, chillax with the ads. Then we're taking a look. It's just a normal Imperial Jamon list. You have the XVmon, Stigmon, XVmon. It is playing the one of for the OTK shenanigans that you can do if you get the XVmon Stingmon combo going with the dragon mode, spit out 2, Rejoggerous in, and your opponent's just going to have a bad time. I mean, being able to use Progenitor to solidify that is crazy. Next, taking a look though, we got the classic Mirage Galga playing 1 Ryugamon and 1 Hexablow. You know what? The deck's not broke. Don't fix it, right? I mean, players have gotten an extreme mileage out of Mirage Galga, and there hasn't been any reason to get off of Mirage decks for pure blue decks in a while, to be honest with you. And if this deck survives another restriction list, I would be surprised. It is still topping even in JP. It's gone the extra mile and a half that most decks shouldn't be even going this long with. And if they're gonna they keep adding new support to it, and people are just playing generically good stuff. You know, blue generic good stuff is always going to happen, but as long as Mirage ends up being existence, no one's going to get off Mirage style of play because Mirage is just that kind of OP card. Then taking a look here, purple hybrid Shenanigans. I like the tech of Pokemon at 3. That's really interesting. 2 Gazes, you know, 2 Ignite, 2 Merva, 3 Death Slingers, 2 Miss Memory Boosts, 3 Rivals Barrage, 1 Calling. Calling is definitely a must in this deck, I think. It's just really powerful skill. I think being able to get your Duskmon or Velgramons back if they're just chilling in the trash really does matter sometimes. Next is another purple hybrid list. Did they both just take the same list or did I click it twice? Purple hybrid, 11, let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I mean, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. If this is another purple hybrid, that's wrong. Okay, there we go. Fix that. So here's another one. This one ran the Shadow Seraphe plus Venusmon combo with Greymon, Jet Sylvie, and Valgra and Duskmon. So, and the Lowies and the Kaiser Leos, just to combo off. It featured more of a focusing on Venus and Shadow Seraphe, which is not a bad strat. If you have the comfortability with this list and you're doing well with it, go for it. Then we have Ancient Greymon being greedy. You know, you're just going to apply punishment and just go swing, 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 death. Ruin mode? Okay. I mean, yeah, if you really just want to guarantee death. Yeah, Ancient Greymon, Ruin mode, your opponent's just going to have a bad time. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you can just slam this down for dirt cheap, but you don't even have... I like the high-speed plugin. This is just greedy. I like it. Did I do the same thing? Hold up, wait a minute. Did I do the thing? Let's see. No. They both played a very similar list. Wow. Must have been teammates or good friends, because if you're playing the same exact list across the board, because it was double ancient. Yeah, same list. That's kind of crazy to me. Then you have Mastemon. What is going on with these lists? Deathclaw at 1. Just some great shenanigans. Gotta say, though, with the Reihi plus the Maste, it's a very unique tech. Because, again, at the look at it, trash 1 card from the top of your both player security stack, then play 1 purple, yellow Digimon level 4 or less from your trash without paying its cost. Kind of gets you a Volgarmon on board with a Mastemon's effect. And, hey, that's not bad. Why not, right? Because Valgra being able to mill out is a smaller option too, and I like the Guillemon tech as well, because that you're going to hit 20 very comfortably, and if you can slam down Guillemon for a rush hit smack, boom, your opponent is not ready for that extra damage. So I really like where this list is going. Maybe this is where we kind of go from there, but let's see where else we're going. Then we do have Deltamon. Wow, a lot of people are really experimenting, and I like it. I like the Get rid of the AGs. I don't understand the AG. Like, the card does nothing for inheritable wise. All you're gonna do is spit it out. I know it's free tamer spit out, but if you're going to kill Duskmon, Valgra pops themselves. The rest kind of doesn't. I mean, if you're using Kaiser Leo, maybe. But again, if you're evolving on top of this thing for 4, you wasted a turn on an AG. You could just do Matt's combo, which is a lot better in my opinion at the end of the day. I don't get the AG. I get the extra memory is cute, but that's all you're going to do. You're going to spit it out. Get rid of the AG. You could do so much better with your tamer lineup. I think AG is just a wasted slot, but you know, I digress. But I like the Deltamon tech. It does apply threat, and especially because it is an on play or when digivolving, so you're going to get some decent value, especially on top of your Gaze, because it digivolves on top of Gaze for 2. So that is very much threat removal package right there you kind of want to do. So I like where they're going. I like that Calling from Darkness has entered purple hybrid perfectly. So then we do have BL Star. Was there something between these? No, it's just been straight clean. Got it. Why are you all the way here? I think that's the one. Yep. You did not load. Being rude. But taking a look here, Bella Star, BL Star, being able to use Mother as a big wall, and then just the uniqueness of this strat. Just, we saw this at the last regional, and being able to place again in the same area with Koichi's, having Alice being able to be was spiked because of this deck is kind of cute, and I like it. I think we're going to see some more adaptations of what Purple Hybrid can do. And I can't wait to see where people delve in and develop their lists too. Then we do have, oh wait, there was another Lord Nightmon X. What? No, that's Leviathan. Leviathan X. Jeez Louise, guys. All over the place. I saw Lord Nightmon X and I'm like, there's just no way. But yeah, Leviathan X plus Lord Nightmon X antibody just does the whole shenanigans. Dragomon being able to apply pressure to make your Leviathan come out for swingings makes your opponent just have a bad time, because if they have to answer so many megas, they're not going to be able to answer it comfortably. So stuff like this matters at the end of the day, which is kind of cute. Then we have Red Hybrid, being Red Hybrid. It's kind of greedy here. Not too bad on the greed, but clear out security. Just make your opponent just have to answer you. Then we got Mirage doing Mirage things, because Mirage is still great deck. Like, there's nothing out of the ordinary with Mirage that you would expect. I mean, we got Madoki Beta, we got Sayoko, we got Otamamon. Just can't reduce play cost, can't gain memory, can't reduce Digievolution cost. So being able to have these negators in your list and comfortably only have the Gaomon being the only evolve, you know, mainstream evolve line part is kind of funny to me, because we're getting to the point where, yeah, players are starting to play more negators because we're not having as many instant answer threats as we used to. And players are shifting into different strategies, which is cool. You know, this is very useful. But all in all, though, why did that skip? Here is Takamazuchi taking it down. Are you surprised Taki took the win here? I'm not. To be honest with you, in a field of Purple Hybrid, this deck just eats up and gets fed well. As long as they can see their Kazuamon, Fenrir Luke, get the Fenrir Luga, Soul Luga, climb up easy. You know, as long as Kazuchi and Takamazuchi gets hit into the trash, this deck just goes wee and just kills outright. So stuff like this is vitally important when you're looking at lists and knowing the meta. This deck went from not seeing much tops to being one of the best toppers because the meta shifted into having Purple Hybrid. And again, it can just easily win the matchup. And OTK is OTK. We have so many OTK decks in this format right now, it's not even funny. You know, you got Ancient Gray, you have Mirage, you have, you know, Lord Nightmon X is kind of OTK-esque. Imperial Jamon, Fenrir Luga. The only ones that aren't really that are Bellastar and Leviathan X, to be straight honest with you. And that's kind of crazy to me that we're looking at the meta like this and nothing's out of the ordinary here for what we are. We're in a very hyper aggro format. 93 players isn't bad, but crazy. So guys, what did you think of this video? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.